Hello, my name is Heather Hara, and we're going to do a 25-minute Vinyasa Flow class. That's your anti-sit class or the counter pose to sitting. Okay, the counter class to sitting. So we're going to start in a seated meditation. If you have a block, super helpful for this class. If you do not have a block, that's all right. Just listen for my modifications as we practice today. Sit up tall, close down your eyes. Take a very big breath in through the nose. And open your mouth. Sigh. Bring your hands to your heart center in prayer, Anjali Mudra. If you'd like, you could take a moment to set an intention for your practice, name a prayer, or offer up this energy that you create to another. We'll call out to these prayers and offer up the benefit of our work to the world through the sacred sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. Gentle bow of the head down to the heart. All right, and then we're going to begin lying on our backs. If you have a block, I want you to bring it with you as you lie down. Okay, but we're going to lie down onto our backs for supported bridge. If you do not have a block, no big deal. You're going to rest in Shavasana. So either lie flat on the floor, or when you lie down, plant your feet hip-width distance apart. Lift your hips up, slide your block on the flat setting, the lowest setting, and extend your legs out towards the front of your mat. Okay, now I want you to start with your arms over your head, if that's comfortable. Make sure your block is more towards your bottom, okay? Take a very big inhale through the nose. Open up your mouth and sigh. Just rest for a few more moments in stillness. All right, my friends. I want you to keep your left leg long on the floor. If you're in Shavasana, you'll do the same. We're all going to bring our right knee in towards our chest. And then you're going to pull it in towards the chest and then out towards the right armpit. Flex the left heel or push the left heel forward. Encourage the left thigh towards the floor. Gently hug your stomach in towards your spine and breathe all across the front of the left hip. Now get really long from the left leg to the crown of the head for one more breath in and really push the left leg forward. Breathe out. Okay, both legs long for a moment. Pause. Bring the left knee in towards the chest. Grab the knee or the shin beneath the knee. Pull it down and maybe out to the left a little. And then you're trying to grow longer through the right leg from the top of the hip to the heel. Make the breath long now and even, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Do your best to keep a rhythmic and even breath through this short little practice we have together. It will do you so much good. One more inhale, exhale here. Really push through the right leg. Okay, both arms over your head. Legs stretch towards the front of your mat. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth and sigh. You plant your feet on the floor. Lift your hips up and then lower your hips all the way down. And then we're going to windshield wiper our legs side to side. Side to side. And then we're going to find our center with our feet planted underneath our knees or hip width distance, and then close enough to the fingers we could reach down and touch the heels. We're going to do, it's called pelvic bowl rocks. So if you can see my spine in the video, I'm moving my hips forwards and back, or tilting my hips like cat and then like cow. So my bottom is on the floor, but my pelvis is moving forwards and backwards so that the low back kind of lifts off the mat like a back bend and then presses into the floor like a forward fold. Okay, and then when your hips tilt like cat and your low back is down, I want you to inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, lower your hips down to the floor, and keep going. Inhale, hip press up, and exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, hip press up, exhale, lower. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift the hips, exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Okay, press your feet down, shimmy your shoulders underneath you a little more. Now, it doesn't have to be your highest lift. I just want you to feel your legs and your glutes, your bottom turn on. Try to hug your heels towards your shoulders. That'll help your hamstrings wake up a little. Okay, 1 more inhale, exhale, release to the floor. And then windshield wiper your legs left and right again. All right, inhale, center. Exhale, knees to your chest, big squeeze. And then let's rock and roll ourselves all the way up, maybe 2 rocks along the spine to our seat. We're gonna plant the feet wide. So my toes are pointed out and my heels are angled in. I'm on my sit bones. I'm gonna grab my inner ankles from the insides, arms inside the legs. Now inhale, up like cow, chest up, booty back, knees open. Exhale, round the spine like cat, chin to your chest. Inhale, up like cow. Plug the spine in, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine like cat. Okay, inhale, neutral. Start with your hands behind you to try this first. Lift your chest, then you're gonna windshield wipe your legs side to side. You can keep your sit bones down, or you can let your hips lift and really work the twist side to side. So this is option 1. Second stage would be from the sit bones, take your arms behind your head and then roll all the way to the right into an S seat. Tilt the hips like cat as you move through center and then go over to the left for an S seat. Inhale to the center. Exhale, I want you to reach forward and round your spine, slowly lowering all the way to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, sit all the way up. And then cross your feet, come over to your hands and knees or into tabletop position. Okay, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Then we're gonna start to circle our hips around. And let's circle the hips the other way. And then let's roll our shoulder blades around, big juicy shoulder rolls. We're gonna inhale for cow pose. Lower the belly, lift the heart and the tail, look up. And exhale, cat. Press the earth away, round the spine, chin to your chest. Inhale deeply, cow pose. Lower the belly, lift the heart and tail. And exhale for cat. Press the earth away, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Lower the belly, lift the heart and tail. Exhale, pull the stomach in for cat. Really stretch the shoulder blades apart. Okay, now inhale, neutral, suck the stomach in. These are called scapula push-ups. So you're gonna let your shoulder blades touch together, like drop the chest, and then stretch the shoulder blades as far apart as you can get them. Shoulder blades touch, and then shoulder blades stretch across the back. Okay, inhale, neutral with the shoulder blades. Stay here, exhale, suck in. Inhale, right arm and left leg go long. Exhale to the floor. These are bird dogs. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale to the floor. Right arm, left leg. Inhale to the floor. Exhale. Left arm, right leg. And down to the floor. Okay, walk your hands forward, a handprint. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. All right, and then whatever coming home looks like, if you're not new to downward facing dog, if you're a little new to down dog, just hear my words while you figure it out in your body. Look up at your hands, fingers spread wide, slight outer turn to the wrist so my pointer fingers are forward. Now push your forearms towards each other. That's gonna turn the arm bones out, which is a good thing. Now push the chest back towards the thighs. Make sure the feet are hip width distance. Bend the knees at least a little. Hug the stomach in. Okay, inhale forwards to plank pose. Exhale, set your knees down, rock your hips back. Hit the forearms to the floor, drop the forearms to the floor. Now pull your chest between your thumbs for cobra. Shoulders down, elbows in, press to the feet, lift through the heart. Exhale, child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead kisses the mat. Inhale, lift up, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend, stack, and open up the right hip over the left.
Now pull your right thigh behind you, hug the stomach in deeply, and keep pushing the chest back towards the thighs. Inhale, re-extend your legs, square your hip. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose as you step between your hands. Easy twist, right arm up, big inhale. Twist and open more as you exhale. Reach your top arm forward, pull your right hip back. Breathe in, hands down, step to the top of your mat. Breathe out. Halfway lift as you inhale. Forward fold, grab behind the legs, drop the head, squeeze, exhale. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Exhale, sit back into the hip creases, pull the stomach in. Inhale, stand up, press the hips forward, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, back to chair, sit low and reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can go to the floor or grab behind the legs, face towards the shins. Halfway lift, shoulders back, stomach in, long spine. Hands down, step the right foot back, lower the knee. Inhale, back your hips up, reach your arms up. As you exhale, hips forward, elbows bent, collarbones lift. Back up, grab your right wrist, breathe in, pull to the left as you breathe out. Stay here, one inhale, stretch even further, exhale. Up to your center, take a long breath in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Okay, my loves, inhale, forwards to plank pose. Exhale, set your knees down, hip hinge back, forearms touch the floor. Look between the thumbs, slither into cobra. Shoulders down, elbows in, ears pull back. Child's pose, exhale. Hands and knees as you breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Bend, stack, open up the left hip over the right. Okay, stay here a moment. Press the hands forward. Right heel drops towards the floor. One more inhale, open up the left hip. Stay, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Do your best, square your hips. Exhale, knee to your nose as you step between your hands. Right hand down, left arm up, inhale. Twist more, exhale. Top arm forward, big breath in. Hands down and step to the top of your mat. Breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, stand up and reach all the way. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your arms high. Exhale, fold forward, over the legs you go, really squeeze. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back, lower the knee. The arms up, back your hips up, inhale. Hips forward, elbows bend, heart lifts. Exhale. Back up, grab your left wrist, breathe in, suck in. Pull to the right as you breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Stay for a big exhale. Inhale up to the center, let those hips come forward again. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale, plank position. Chaturanga, half or all the way. Cobra or upward facing dog, big inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Bring your feet to touch, send your right leg to the sky, inhale. Step through, exhale, warrior two. A big breath in, warrior two, land here. You feel the right knee hug out and the stomach draw in. Let's interlace our hands at the low back for a moment, pulling the shoulders behind us. Roll the left shoulder out of sight. Eyes are over that right shoulder. 3. Hug the tummy in a little more. 2. Warrior 2. Inhale, flip your front palm, exhale. Reverse warrior, big breath in. Hold a deep bend in the right knee. It's a short class and we're not here long. Challenge yourself there, feel a little burn. One more inhale, exhale, reach forward over your right leg. Right hand inside the foot or elbow to thigh. Okay, you could go back of the hand to the ankle, or you can go right fingers to the floor. Some of you, if you're flexing enough, right palm to the floor. But don't sacrifice your alignment, okay? Chest up, shoulder leans back, left shoulder leans back. Now turn your top hand forward and reach over your ear. Hug the stomach in more. Roll the left side back. 3. Breathe 2. Inhale, plank pose. Chaturanga all the way down to the floor. All the way down. Okay, inhale, Shalabhasana. So lift the arms, lift the legs. Keep going up with the chest, up with the thighs. And release. Inhale, tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, feet touch at the back of your mat. Send your left leg behind you. Inhale. Step through, exhale, warrior 2.
Come on up, rise. Woo. All right, my friends. Interlace the hands at the low back. Pull the knuckles down. Roll the right shoulder behind you. Let the legs be strong, but do your best not to grip with your toes too hard, okay? Roll the right shoulder behind you. Exhale, soften, but pull the stomach towards you deeply. Arms out. Inhale. Flip your front palm, exhale. Reverse warrior. Big breath in, stay. Open up the left side. Slide that right arm down the back leg. One more inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Left elbow to thigh or left hand to inner ankle or left hand to floor. Right arm up, lean back, pull the stomach in. Turn the top hand forward, reach over your ear. 3. Reach from right hip to right fingers, root through the right foot. 2. One more inhale, plank to chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog or cobra, very big breath in, shoulders back, collarbones lift. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Let's take a big breath in together. Open up your mouth and sigh. Okay, let's get to the meat of our practice. Right leg up, inhale. Step through, exhale. You're going to lower your back knee. Arms up, inhale, low lunge. We've been here before. This time we're going to do Ardha Hanuman or half split as we exhale. So if you can't do airplane arms like I'm doing here, you can put your hands to the floor or your hands onto blocks if you've got tight hammies. Try to keep your chest lifting up and the trajectory of your heart going forward. Back to the arms lift. If you want, you could catch a bind here. 3. Good. 2. Rebend your right knee. Lift off your back knee. So we're in this tilted high lunge. Hug the stomach in deeply. Now you could choose to stay here, where you're going to shift the weight into your right foot, lift your left leg up off the floor, and now we're in airplane. Curl the shoulders up, lift the left thigh higher, hug the stomach in. 3. Breathe. 2. So when we're flowing, we'll go into airplane as we inhale, and then we're going to stand up, both feet down, exhale, shift the weight to the right, the left foot, arms up, right knee lifts. Hold here. 3. Hug the stomach in, lift the collarbones. 2. Now you can keep the knee bent, or we're going to extend the leg and hold. 4. Try not to lean back. 3, 2. Step the right foot all the way back. Land. High lunge. Good. Pause here. Lift up and lean back. Pull the ears back. Hug the ribs in. Pinky fingers in, deepen your lunge. Challenge. 4, 3, almost through it. 2. Hands to the floor. Inhale. Plank to chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog or cobra. Shoulders back. Chin lifts. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth. Sigh. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Step through. Lower your right knee. Exhale. Arms up. Big breath in. So we've been here before. This is our low lunge. When we flow, this is our inhale. And then half split is our exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Remember, you don't have to do the airplane arms. You could do hands to the floor, but pull the stomach up away from this left thigh as best as it can. Those of you who would like to add a little extra, interlace the hands behind you. Think about curling the chest up, which is the opposite of what we do all day, right? Now shift forward, lift off the back knee, pause. Check in with yourself, keep your eyes steady. Start shifting your weight forward. Lift off your back leg, airplane. Now think about Shalabhasana, airplane on your belly. It's like that on one leg. So lift the heart, lift the heel, right hip rolls down. 3. Stomach pulls in, stay with yourself. 2. Stand up, both feet down, arms up. Shift the weight to the right foot, bring the left knee up. Option to stay here or extend that left leg. Hold. 5, 4. I know you got this. 3, 2. Step all the way back. Land. Back heel high, stomach in, breath is strong. Pinky fingers are rotating in. Come into those legs, trust yourself, yogi. One more inhale here, plank to chaturanga. Exhale, high to low push-up. Up dog or cobra, shoulders back and down. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh. Here we go, one breath.
One movement twice through this. Right leg up, inhale. Step through, exhale, lower your back knee. Low lunge, arms lift up. Inhale. Ardha Hanuman half split, just for the exhale. We're going all the way to airplane. All the way up, airplane, breathe in. Stand up, breathe out. Left foot down, right knee lifts, inhale. Kick that right leg forward, exhale. Step back and land, high lunge, big breath in. Hands to the floor, breathe out. Plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Back bend, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Step through, lower the right knee, exhale. Arms up, big breath in. Ardha Hanuman, half splits, breathe out. All the way to airplane. Inhale, rise, strong in the back body. Exhale, stand, arms up. Left knee lifts, breathe in. Kick forward, breathe out. Step back and land. High lunge, inhale. Hands down, exhale. Plank, breathe in. High to low push up. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up, one more round each side. Exhale, step through, lower your knee. Low lunge, inhale. Half split, exhale. Fly, yogi, fly. Airplane, breathe in. Stand up, breathe out. Right knee lifts, inhale. Kick and hold that leg high, exhale. Step back and land, find your midline, big breath. Exhale, hands down, plank pose. Chaturanga, high to low. Big back bend, outer arms back. Downward facing dog. Exhale, one more side, here we go. Left leg up, inhale. Step through, lower the right knee. Arms up, big breath in. Half split, Ardha Hanuman. Breathe out. Fly yogi, inhale. Airplane, lift. Stand, exhale, right foot down, left knee up, inhale. Kick, pause, exhale. Step back and land. Big breath in. Hands to the floor. Plank pose, inhale. Lower. Big back bend. Downward facing dog. Close your eyes or set your gaze. Take 3 big breaths right here. 3 deep breaths. Work. All right, my friends. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come into plank position. And then we're going to lower all the way down to the stomach. All the way down to the stomach. Sphinx pose. Go onto your forearms. Okay. So Sphinx is already a gentle compression of the low back, which is a beautiful back bend, okay? If you want it to be a little more, you could lift off the elbows. When I lift off my elbows, what I like to do is press to the feet so much the knees lift. Now pull your hands, see how I'm pulling my hands towards myself, and my middle back comes forward. Walk your hands a little in, pull the hands towards you, press to the feet, lift the ears up and back. And then lower onto the forearms, back to Sphinx. Okay, right finger turns towards left elbow, bend the left knee, reach back for the left foot in outside or inside, okay? Pull the heel towards the bottom or press the heel towards the bottom. Look forward, press the hips down, try not to look down. Option to stay here, really push the hips into the floor, push the heel down, or turn the right hand forward, lift off the right elbow. 3, ears pull back. Good, 2, release that foot. Left forearm is gonna land on the floor with the fingers facing the right. Bend the right knee, reach back, grab the inside or outside of the foot. Either way, it's fine. Just pull your heel in towards your bottom, press your hips into the floor. Now, if you can't reach for the foot, you could just hold here an active stretch, okay? Let's stay for 3. Press the hips down, pull the ears back. Push the left foot down, pull the ears back. 2. Really big inhale here, exhale, release. Okay, interlace the hands behind you. Press your feet and hips into the floor. Lift your chest up. Lift your legs up. This is bound Shalabhasana. You could stay here. You're gonna bend your knees, press your heels together, lift your thighs, feel your glutes turn on. Rest. Left ear on the floor, look to the right. You know those teachers that like do it and they're like so chill about it. It's not exactly a chill posture, you know? I'm glad we're in it together.
Okay. Bend, so you can do airplane on your belly if you can't do Dhanurasana bow, which is what we're doing. Bend your knees, reach back, catch your ankles from the outside. Now, kick the feet away from the bottom. Pull the ears back, look up. Now lift your thighs off the floor. Okay, now you can grow this over time, but you can also kind of rock. So I rock back just a little so I can really walk forward, hold that, and then look up together. 5. Come on. Let's get uncomfortable together. 4. Grow it. Open the chest. Open the hips. Squeeze the glutes. 3. Look up. Kick 2. Rest.
Make a little pillow for your forehead. Rest your forehead on that pillow. Wag your tail like a happy dog. Bend your knees.
You can sway your feet side to side. And then let's press ourselves up and back into child's pose. Forehead towards the floor. Palms press into the mat.
Seems like the stars have aligned.
3. 2. Slowly lift up. Downward facing dog. Let the spine fall back. Press the chest back. Press up. 2. Now look forward. So all your breath walk, step, or jump through to a seat. Okay. Last couple postures. Soles of the feet together. Look out wide. Lift your heart. Hold over your feet. Okay, so I'm gonna take out my top knot so I can show you Matsyasana fish. But while you're stretching your hips, just watch the screen, okay? So you don't have to waste any precious time of yours. Okay? So straighten your legs out. I like to start from seated. You're gonna take one hand at a time and put it underneath your bottom. Now roll your inner thighs towards each other. Point your feet, but flex your toes. It's called a floint. So Barbie feet. Lift your chest. Now pop your chest. Roll your shoulders back. That could be it. Or you're gonna go right elbow to the floor, left elbow to the floor, drop the head. Now push your hands towards your feet until the crown of the head hits. Hold 3. Roll the inner thighs. Crown of the head down, throat and heart open for 2. Big inhale through your nose. Stick your tongue out, lion's growl. Lift your head, lower onto your back. Okay, my friends, happy baby. Pull your knees outside your belly. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. And then you can stay outer edges of the feet. You could grab ankles. Happy baby. You could stay very still or rock from side to side. Okay. There's a teaching in our philosophy, pratipaksa bhavana, that means to cultivate the opposite. To cultivate the opposite. Hug the knees into the chest. Easy twist to the left. Just drop the knees to the left. Right arm goes out to the right. Sort of like the teaching is, it's not sort of. The teaching is sometimes in order to create balance in our life, balance in our body, we must walk towards the opposite of what we tend to choose most often. Pratipaksa bhavana, to cultivate the opposite. We're unfriendly, we practice friendliness. If we're unkind, we practice kindness. If we're pushers, we practice softness and rest. Come back to the center. Let your knees twist to the right. Rest here a moment. Sometimes we must lean in towards what is not often used within us in order to find our way into a place of equanimity, balance, ease. Draw yourself back to the center. Bring your knees in towards your chest, big squeeze. Shavasana, final rest. Palms face up, toes flop open, close down your eyes. A very big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want you to stay here as long as you're willing. At least 1 minute, but as long as you've got. I hope to see you back on my channel again soon. Thank you again. Namaste.